Hey guys, it's Emily. I'm back with another pick a card reading. I know I had been quiet for a little while. I wasn't feeling very inspired of what videos I wanted to share. Now I'm really excited to be back and posting again. I have 3 groups prepared here, different filming layout, just of cards today. But this is about what is coming your way. This will be a timeless reading. There's 3 groups, but it's just about what can you expect, what are the new things coming in a short time period, what are the energies that really go along with the group you pick. So I have 3 groups prepared. We have first the Citrine. I'll get a close-up view of that. So Citrine is all about enthusiasm and excitement, joy, energy. So this might be something that if you're drawn to, you might need a little more vitality into your life. Then for group 2, it's the Amazonite. This stone is about calm and balance. Okay, I'm trying to get the really pretty green color in this. It's a very soothing stone. And then for group 3 is the Tiger Eye, and that's about self-empowerment and courage and power and really uplifting and really great for increasing your personal power. So pick one of these groups intuitively, or whichever stone you feel the most drawn to, whichever one you feel like is really calling to you, and then we'll get started. So group 1, if you picked this beautiful citrine stone, you can almost see the sunlight going through it. Here is your messages for what you can expect coming soon to you. So for the first 2 cards, we have it's time to release negativity. This is beautiful full moon in Scorpio card, and then a new romantic cycle begins, which is the new moon in Libra. So with the time to release negativity, this card could be alluding to the fact that you've been letting your anxieties and fears take over and attempt to run the show. And it's really time to release those things that have been holding you back, those negative thought patterns weighing you down and really preventing you from stepping into that enthusiasm and that joy of the citrine. So, and then with releasing negativity, you will just feel better, you'll feel lighter, and it's something that we all have to do as humans, but this just might be a really good time for you to release some of these patterns that may have been repeating. And then with a new romantic cycle begins, once you release that negativity, then you can have this new cycle that starts to come through, because this is a new moon. So then it's this reboot, this new cycle, this new change of a different and more positive aspect of your life. A different cycle is starting. So maybe if you had ones that weren't so positive in the past and really difficult lessons that you had to learn, this could be indicating that a new, better cycle is starting. So let's get a few more cards in for what's coming to you. Wow, okay, the cards have been really loud lately. You couldn't see that, but these ones just fell right out of the deck before I even could shuffle. So I got the Courage card and then the Healer. So with the releasing negativity, I can really see that relating to the Healer, because you can sometimes take on other people's negativity or their pain, and that could be something that you're carrying around as a healer, that you can so easily be very empathetic and really tap into how people are feeling, but sometimes you don't always clear that from yourself. And so it's really important to keep your energy clear and your channels open, so that way you can bring in that positivity to help other people with your gifts. Because in this card it says you have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, and stay true to your path as a healer. So make sure that you work on releasing that negativity and work to really raise your own vibration, your own energy. And then in Courage, it says that you are safe, fear is an illusion, and set strong boundaries. So that can also really relate to the fears and the negativity of like almost setting strong boundaries even with your own mind, to set no tell it, no, I'm not going to believe in these fears. I'm not going to believe in these old patterns anymore. I have the courage to take a step forward, chart a new path, and start a new cycle. And then, so I'm going to get some tarot cards to further clarify this for group 1, what's coming towards them. I'll try to shuffle on camera. We might have some cards pop out. When I was shuffling the first moon deck, it was very chatty spirit. Not so much with the tarot, I guess. Group 1, what is coming their way? You can't see this, but it's really raining outside. It's just pouring all of a sudden. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got Temperance. And then let's get a few more tarot cards. So with Temperance, I see that this situation that you're going through, where you're releasing negativity and going through a new cycle, it needs some balance, it needs some patience. Definitely be gentle with yourself. Sometimes Temperance can talk about being really hard on yourself and needing to balance out that negative self-talk. It can also be talking about needing to balance different things in your life. Sometimes it can be with food, or sometimes it can be with work, or just needing to have patience even with yourself. So let's see. Okay, Spirit. All right. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. Oh, some more ones come out. The Two of Cups. So I can definitely see with the Two of Cups and the new romantic cycle begins. Two of Cups talks about partnerships and coming together, and a really good omen for that as well, of like that new romantic cycle. Whoever you could be meeting could be potentially really positive and a good partner for you. And then the Chariot also fell out while I was shuffling and talking about the Two of Cups. So then the Wheel of Fortune is the fate is turning. There's a new cycle, so that really goes along with the romantic cycle again, but this could be other cycles in your life as well. Of there could be something that's changing, something that's faded. It sometimes can talk about unexpected change, but with the Chariot coming up next to it, it's going to be quick. It's going to be fast change. And I see the Wheel of Fortune as, it's kind of like the show Wheel of Fortune. You spin the wheel and you see what you get. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, and sometimes you have to miss a turn. But there's a lot more opportunities for good, and at least things are moving. Because for a while we didn't have things moving, it was just very stagnant. So this is that things are moving again, things are really turning for you. And then with the Chariot next to it, it's things are really turning quickly. So a lot of excitement going on for you, group 1. Please let me know if this message resonated with you, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings. Okay, group 2. So we have, you pick the Amazonite, which is this beautiful, let's see if I can get a little closer. Yep, there we go. This green crystal, and it's a very calming, soothing rock. Crystal stone. So let's see what your main messages are. So it says emotions are running high and your commitment is being tested. So the emotions are running high is the Supermoon card, and then your commitment is being tested, and that's in the first quarter moon. So that could be why you picked the Amazonite group 2, because it is a very calming crystal, and with emotions running high, that can be sometimes be very overwhelming and exhausting, and you might be feeling just really out of balance, or that you really just need to relax from everything happening. So with the Amazonite, it's definitely saying to take some time out. Your commitment's being tested. That could be why your emotion's very high. So just take some time out to center and breathe and calm yourself down, and really wow, okay, you had a lot of cards pop out, group 2, and really try to just allow the emotions to process and then have faith. So one of the cards that came out from the Unicorn deck was awareness. It says live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, and look for signs and guidance. Then we have prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Then we have magic. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. I love this card, I think it's so pretty. Friendship, seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. And then freedom, live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. So a lot of purple colors and blues and greens going on with this group. You might be needing some calm. So there's a lot of messages coming out, a lot more than group one, but that's okay. So with awareness, and especially with the emotions running high, it's really asking you to be aware of how you're feeling, being also aware of how that's testing you, how it might be triggering you, and really try to not judge what you're feeling, but just call your attention to it. Because with the messages of magic and prosperity and friendship and freedom, these are all positive things that might be happening, or that might not feel so easy to get through right now, but they will be bringing you a lot of magic and prosperity and a lot of beautiful things coming your way. So a lot of really amazing energy. I mean, I feel like the unicorn cards really start to speak for themselves, but you're really finding your magic, and that prosperity is coming in. You're finding friends, you're finding out how to be free. So while those emotions are running high, you might be feeling stressed, you might be feeling like, is this really even going to pay off? Is it really working out? Know that the unicorn cards are definitely saying that, you know, look for friends, seek them out, seek out what makes you feel free as well, and be open to magic coming into your life, and really bring awareness to it, because then when the magic does show up, you'll be more aware to see it and be in tune with it. So then for your tarot cards, we got King of Cups. Let me pull some other ones. This one on the top wants to come out. King of Wands, lots of masculine energy group too. Two kings, bit different. The King of Cups is a watery energy, and the King of Wands is fiery. So the King of Cups is very in tune with his emotions, but he can sometimes be hiding them. So it's just saying to you, you know, you might need to keep your emotions in check, since they are running high, and, you know, allow yourself to feel them, but don't allow yourself to get kind of carried away with them. And then with the King of Wands, that is a very entrepreneurial card, one of leadership, one of vision. It's really going out forward and creating and pushing forward, creating that vision, and really going after what you want. Then the next card I pulled is the Seven of Wands, and that is very similar to the King of Wands in that it's one about forward movement, and you can see she's really taking charge with her wand there and going forward, and it's one about victory and things paying off. And then over here, the last card I pulled for you is the Fool card. So this one is about new beginnings. It's the first card in the deck of tarot. So that is, things are starting anew. You're seeing it from a more innocent place, could be, or seeing things a little bit differently, and things are really starting off new for you, and it's exciting. And so, but it definitely seems like you're really taking charge of this. So you know that these new beginnings are happening because you're putting in the work, you're putting in the effort to get there. And even while these emotions could be a little bit distracting for you sometimes, you know where you're going, and you're finding the right people to help you get there and where you want to go with this prosperity and the freedom and the magic, and you're really aware of what's going on. So a lot of good things coming for you, group 2. Look out for the people to help you. Make sure you are aware and in the present moment, and new beginnings are coming. So I hope to see you on one of my upcoming readings. Thanks for watching. All right, and finally we have group 3. You picked this gorgeous tiger's eye. It's very beautiful. It's a little bit hard to see on camera, I guess. It's a little bit one of the more smaller crystals I have, but tiger eyes are really about power and courage and moving forward, a lot of self-empowerment. So let's see what your main energies are for you, group 3. So you're very close to achieving your goal and balance spirituality and practicality. So you're very close to achieving your goal. Group 3, you might have something that you've been really working towards, and you might be feeling a little discouraged, because in this gibbous moon, it could be that you feel like it's almost out of reach, and like you've been working so hard and really going for what you want, and you're not quite yet seeing that full achievement yet, but know that you're close. So this is a sign to just keep going, Group 3. You're almost there. You're so close to achieving your goal. You're going to achieve it. And then with balanced spirituality and practicality, that's asking you to tap into both sides. With that full moon in Pisces, it's about balancing your spiritual beliefs and your spiritual practices with real work and real effort that you put in the physical world. So it's working on your energetic energies and energetic beliefs, and then also your practical knowledge and actions. So making sure that those are balanced, that you're not leaning too much one way or the other. So let's get some other messages for you. We got the Healer card. You have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, and stay true to your path as a healer. So that card also came out in Group 1. So you may have picked both readings. And that is something that is a commonality between the two. Then the next card that came out was Rebirth. It says, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. So with Rebirth, balancing that spiritual and practicality, you are creating a new version of you. You're going through a massive transformation, and for me, I love going through rebirths. I find them so exciting and just very enlightening times to completely overhaul who you get to be and who you get to show up as. And so you are having that opportunity, Group 3, to really bring forth a new version of you into the world. And then in Possibility, it says, raise your standards, elevate your expectations, you have unlimited potential. So this is reminding you that there's so many opportunities around you, there's so many possibilities, and to really believe in yourself and raise your standards, allow those possibilities to come in, and know that you can really create that new rebirth for yourself. And then in Dance, it says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. So that's asking you to allow yourself to move around a lot, allow yourself to find excitement and joy and fun through dancing, and really allow yourself that change and rebirth through movement and allowing yourself to move and change. So with the tarot cards, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They both just flew out all of a sudden. Let me pull a few more. But with the Seven of Pentacles, you're really planting a lot of seeds, and you're watering those seeds. You're waiting for them to grow right now, so this might not be the time to harvest what you're planting, but you're planting a lot of really great seeds for yourself, your own rebirth, your growth, maybe career-wise or relationship-wise, and you are really working on growing something new. It could even be a new version of yourself. And then in the Hierophant, this card can be interpreted a multitude of ways, but for me, I see it as this, with this third eye on the top, it's about being wise, and with the Hierophant being upright, it's very much about following, not exactly, I think traditionally it says following the conforms of society, but just following what works and not trying to completely change the things that have been working and really notice what is, but really follow what has been working for you and what feels right for you. And then with the King of Pentacles and the Sun, so the Sun is a great card to come out always in a reading. It's about just blessings and happiness, and it's such a shining light. So definitely a lot of joy and happiness coming your way, Group 3. And then with the King of Pentacles, that is a card that talks about really being on top of your money and really knowing you have your finances under control and you've got a lot together, and you're very confident. Like, you can see him in this card here. He has his fancy watch on, he's well groomed, he's well dressed, he's feeling very confident. So with these, watering the seeds and really finding your rebirth, finding your happiness, you will be very confident with where you're going. And then, you know, you're really close to achieving your goal. So the King of Pentacles is like, he's really has all of it together. He is good. He knows he's close to achieving his goal. So that's just also could be you or someone in your life. And there's just so many opportunities and possibilities available to you at this time. So that's all I have for you today, group 3. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next reading.